All right, welcome to episode 3 of this series, Introduction to Social Media Content Marketing. If you got the concept in episodes 1 and 2, you should now have a platform where you can capture anybody that interacts with your content marketing and sets up a quotation through your company. You should be able to capture all their data, and it should all automatically be put away and stored for you in your CRM. If you haven't watched episodes 1 and 2, go watch episodes 1 and 2. I'll put a link up here to episode 1. But we can't keep going back on that. I can't keep explaining that. We need to move forward in this process to get you into content marketing. If you are a painting business owner, a painting contractor, a painter, whatever you want to call yourself, social media content marketing is where it is at right now. But a lot of guys don't know how to do it, or they're afraid to do it. They just don't think that it's something that they have the skill set to do. I'm here to tell you that almost everybody on the planet has the skill set to do this stuff. But what we have to talk about in this episode is we need to understand, first off, if you're going to do social media marketing, I told you guys in video 1 to pick one platform, okay? And focus on that platform and become good at it, right? I suggested Facebook, all right? Because it's where I think almost every painter on this planet could find their target audience, okay? But what I need you guys to understand is that in order for you to put out content, and what is content? Content can be picture post, just like you do on your regular social media, just like you do on your Facebook page or your Twitter page or whatever you have that you use. Content can be pictures, content can be video, content can be blog post, content can be audio, just regular audio recordings. There's all types of things that fall under content. But we have to have a platform. We have to have a business asset that can release this content out into the public where it can be found. And when we talk about social media, the assets that your business need to have is, number one, that primary social media account that I was telling you about in video 1. I said focus on one. Well, focus on one. You need a primary social media business account for your painting business on one of these platforms, okay? So if it's Facebook, then you need a Facebook business account, all right? If it's YouTube, you need a YouTube business channel, okay? If it's Twitter, then you need a Twitter business page, okay? If it's Instagram, you need a business Instagram page, okay? But by all means, your personal social media account can also be an asset for your business to send out content. Yes, it can be, okay? It can be. So your personal Twitter, your personal Facebook, your personal YouTube, all of these things can be utilized. But here's why I tell you to get business accounts, to create business pages. And I don't know which one is best for you to choose. That will be up to you. I highly suggest Facebook again, but the reason I'm telling you to get a business page is because of your ability to do so much more with that business page. Okay. Um, Number one, analytics. Okay. Most of these platforms have a situation where you can download their own analytics. For example, Facebook has Facebook Analytics. And if you have a Facebook business page for your painting business, you can go on Facebook Analytics and you can find exactly how many people are coming to your page, how they're interacting with it. Okay. Number two is the ability to advertise through um, their advertising platform. Okay. So if it's Facebook, you have Facebook advertising. You cannot advertise on Facebook. You can't advertise a personal post. Okay. Now, a post that's coming from a business page, you can absolutely um, advertise. All right. I believe that's the same on Instagram. I believe that's the same on Twitter. I believe that there's some people that are now using LinkedIn for a lot of advertising, and that may be something that, hey, may be a good idea. For example, if you are a painter that focuses on rental properties, or you're a painter that focuses on um, very, very high dollar um, real estate type painting, where marketing to professionals, like 100% professionals, is something that you need to do, then by all means, LinkedIn would be a great platform, right? Well, I believe that you have to have a LinkedIn business page in order to advertise on LinkedIn. Now, these are assets. These are social media assets for your business. Facebook business page, YouTube business channel, all of these, um, Twitter business page. I suggest, even though I'm telling you to focus on one, I highly suggest that you sign up for as many of them as you can, um, because of a thing called um, search engine. Okay. Optimization. So what happens is you sign up for all these things, um, and search engines start to pick them up. Just the keywords, For example, if your business's name is Fred's Painting, and you register that business page in Denver, Colorado, someone goes in and is searching for a painter in Denver, Colorado, and it pops up Fred's Painting, Twitter page, Denver, Colorado. Boom, you're found. That's why I suggest that you sign up for as many of these assets for your business as you can, because what happens is it makes your business super, super, super easy to find. Okay? And that's very, very important in today's day and age, is that if somebody searches, they can find multiple things on your business. All right? Now, when we talk about content, we talk about pushing out content on these platforms. All right? It's important that you it's important that you cross all your I's, or you cross all your T's and you dot all your I's first before you start pushing out content. Because of these search engine things that I'm telling you about, and because of the algorithms of these social media platforms, you want them to be able to identify with what you are. You're a painting contractor, and you want, when they have these little bots that crawl these pages, okay? And for example, Facebook, let's say you have a Facebook business page, you want their little bots that crawl that page to be able to discern that you are a painter, okay? That's what you are, that you're a painting contractor, okay? And how do we do that? Well, we do that by, when you sign up for a Facebook business page, a Twitter business page, whatever, I want you to fill out everything. The description, city, state, phone number, anything that it allows you to input data into to talk about your business or say things about your business. I want you to use it, okay? I want you to use it. I believe that when you sign up for example, a Facebook business page, it will ask you for a description, okay? And then there's also a section where you can put your services. Don't skip on that. Put the services that you do, okay? Why? Because we want the algorithm, those little bots, we want them to be able to find and see who you are, okay? Because ultimately, it's up to this algorithm to show your content to people. So we want this algorithm to know what your page is, so that when there is somebody that they need to show it to, they know what you're about, okay? Now, the very purpose of this video is just to explain to you guys what a social media asset is for your business, okay? That's it. A social media asset for your business is any social media page, channel. I know some of them call them a blog, okay? So pages, channels, blogs. I don't know what else they call social media. There's probably some funky one that, has it labeled as something silly. But any of these things through any companies, again, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, any social media site, Parlor, there's tons of them out there, all right? Now, again, I suggest that you pick one main one that you're going to focus your content marketing efforts on. But take the time over time to sign up for all of them, okay? Because the more that's out there about your business, the better you are. Now, one word of advice: when you're filling these things out, when you're signing up for these assets for your company, make sure that you fill them all out the same. Don't put one piece of information on one. For example, don't put your email on your Facebook business page different as your Twitter business page. This might fool or not give a search engine confidence that this is the same organization, okay? Don't put different phone numbers. Use the same address, use the same phone number, use the same email address. It's very, very important, all right? The reason I'm telling you guys to pick one is because when you're doing things correctly on one, when you're doing the content marketing that you're supposed to be doing, the organic marketing, sharing your content, and you're also pairing that up with advertising on one platform, things should be clicking for you well. Okay? Very well. What we'll do is, over time, you can fiddle around with the other ones and play with them a little bit, put a little bit of content out there here and there, and always link that content back to your main social media through links. Okay? So for example, if you're playing around, let's say you're playing around with let's say your main one is Facebook. That's where you do most all of your content marketing. And let's say that you have a little YouTube channel for your business that you just maintain here and there. You kind of play around with it when you can, right? Make sure that you're linking in the description of your videos that you put, hey, want to find out more about my business? Click this link. Put a link in there that routes them to your Facebook business page. Okay? And then what happens is we use these outside assets that are not your main asset, but they're these outside ones. We use those to grab people and suck them in to your main content funnel. And then once they're there, they use Facebook too. They use, Twitter too, whatever your main one is. They follow you. And then from then on out, they're on your stuff will start to show up when they get on that platform. Okay? So that's another reason I'm telling you to sign up for them all, even if you don't plan to use them regularly, is because that you can roguely catch customers on different platforms and drive them into your main content. Okay? But social media assets. Third video. Purpose and intent of this video to tell you that you need to build social media assets in order to do social media content marketing. Okay? So, Facebook business page, Twitter business page, YouTube business channel, LinkedIn business page, right? Instagram business page, Parlor business page, all of them. Do them all. Even Nextdoor, okay? Even ones like that. Do them all. Put all the same stuff on them. Once you have them all done, guess what? We're going to have 10 or 15 assets sitting there connected to different networks that you can pump content out through and connect to new people every single day. And we're going to do that through pictures. We're going to do it through video. We're going to do it through any way that we can. I'm going to show you guys how to do all that. But this is video 3. Build those assets. Get them built. Step by step. You can find out how to do it. Okay? I'm not going to go into all that. I'm not going to go that deep into it on this series. Okay? Listen. If you need to know how to sign up for a Facebook business page, go to Google. Type in, how do I sign up for a Facebook business page? If you need help with all of them, Google every single one until you find out, right? The information is very, very easy, okay? Sign up for all of those assets, and remember, I'll see you guys on video 4, where we're going to start talking about picture content marketing, how you can start capturing customers with picture content marketing through the assets that you're signing up for after this video. Go do it now. If you guys need me for anything, paintbizking@gmail.com.